name is Grace, and for today's video I'll be giving a tutorial how-to for a MoonWater ritual. But before we get into the ritual, I kind of just want to give an overview of what this new moon is going to be giving to us, this new cycle. And I will be, looking at my notes throughout the video. So with new moons or full moons or any new cycle of moon, any new cycles of the moon, you can always tap into that energy 3 days before and 3 days after. So you don't have that one night of tapping into the energy of the moon. You have 3 days before and 3 days after. This is actually a super new moon. So this is a very powerful new moon that you'll definitely want to tap into. And this super new moon is in Virgo, so it's an earth sign. So, earth signs are all about the material world, our environment, what we attract, abundance, money. So this Virgo new moon is all about letting go of procrastination. And really, it's all about decluttering and letting go. And this could be letting go of anything, situations, toxic friends, toxic relationships. But really, the energy that you will definitely want to tap into is decluttering your environment. Letting go of things, like throwing away things that you don't want. Taking in maybe some more, how do I say? I would say maybe taking in more, I guess, things that are, like, for example, plants. Definitely taking in some plants are a good way to tap into that energy of letting go of things. Because plants are, you can be a plant hoarder and it won't be an issue. But holding on to things will always be an issue. And when you have a lot of things and you are decluttering and you're allowing things to accumulate in your environment, it definitely will get into your energy, and it definitely will make you feel a little icky, I guess you can say. So yeah, definitely just decluttering. Like for me, I'm a Taurus, so I'm an earth sign. So today I'm like, oh my God, let me just declutter. I just felt this urge to kind of just take care of my environment, even though I always do. It was just that I need to throw away some things. I need to maybe rearrange some things just to add a little bit more room and just kind of release some energy. And just kind of cleanse for this new cycle, so I can allow new things to be attracted into my life. Like I said, this is also a time of letting go of procrastination. Things that you said you were going to do weeks, months ago, or even maybe a few years ago or a year ago. Now is the time to kind of get on that. And now is the time to really push yourself out of that procrastination energy. Like I said, I'm a Taurus. We can definitely procrastinate, and we definitely take a long time to do different things. So I've been procrastinating on a few things, and like I said, this energy, this Virgo energy, definitely kind of hit me hard. Like 3 days ago, maybe 3-4 days ago, where I'm just like, okay, I need to kind of get on things. I need to let go of this procrastination, because I can procrastinate till the last minute. So yeah, just letting go of procrastination, and letting go of that procrastination is going to lead you into working on you living your best life. You got to, let go of the procrastination and work hard for what you want, So I hit all of those points. The signs that will be feeling this energy hard is going to be Gemini, Cancer, Taurus, and Aries. So, like I said, I'm a Taurus, so I definitely felt this energy pretty deeply. So, those 4 signs are the signs that are going to be feeling this energy the most. So, now we know what this new moon is going to be giving to us. Let's get into the ritual. So, again, notes. So, MoonWater. Let's just talk about MoonWater first. MoonWater is water charged by the moon. Clearly, that's why it's called MoonWater. And you can always, it doesn't really matter when you can make moon water, but to get the best results, it's best to make moon water on full moons, new moons, and super moons. And because it's a super moon, it's definitely a good time to charge some moon water for this new cycle. Yeah. So the first thing you're want to do is use a glass jar or any kind of glass container. For me, I'll just be using this. And with the glass container, you want it to be clear so that, you know, the energy can be soaked up. And you always want to use something with either a twist cap or a cork, just as long as you can have something to close the lid. And then once you have that, obviously you're going to fill it up with water. I would say definitely do it all the way to the top, you know. And then once you fill it all the way up to the top, you're going to want to hold your jar. And some people even suggest holding the jar close to your heart or whatever, or you could just hold the jar. And of course, you're going to want to do this in the evening when the moon is out, clearly. So when you're holding this jar, it's almost like the water manifestation I showed you all. You're just going to want to kind of speak your desires, speak your wants and the things you want to attract in your life into the jar. You can say it out loud or in your head, it doesn't matter. But the main thing that you want to put into this jar is the energy of already having what you want. That's the most effective and fastest way to get your manifestations to come into your life. Now, granted, manifestations can take days, weeks, months, or years, unfortunately. I've been manifesting something and it's been like 2 years and I'm still manifesting it. So, and that's not to get you discouraged, it's just that, you know, the universe is going to give you that thing when it's the right time. So yeah, you're just going to speak your desires into the jar. You're going to hold on to this jar. And then once you're putting all that energy, and again, I can't stress enough, putting the energy of as if you already have it is the most important thing. And when you're doing this ritual, take your time. And before you even start, I definitely say kind of just breathe, center yourself, kind of meditate before. Maybe if you want to, you can write those desires and those manifestations out. And then once you feel ready and centered and balanced and relaxed and at peace, you can definitely hold on to the jar and start speaking those manifestations into the jar. And again, feeling is the best thing. The way you probably want to word it is, I feel so blessed to have a new job, or I feel so blessed to have new friends, or however you want to word it. But you want to word it as if you already are in the energy and you already have those things that you want. So once you're done with putting all those manifestations into the jar, you just kind of want to speak your gratitude, like, thank you for bringing these things into my life. Thank you for putting me on this path. Thank you for these new lessons of growth that I'm going to be that I have embarked on. Just giving your gratitude, giving your thanks, you know. And then after that, what I usually do is I sit my jar of moon water on my windowsill. Unfortunately, where my house is, I can never see the full moon or the new moon or a moon period. I see it more in the summer, but this winter I have not been able to make moon water at all because I have not seen my phone. Someone called me, cut off. So, like I was saying, right, even if you don't have the full moon, or even if you can't see the moon from where you're located at, I still sometimes put my jar out there because I know the energy is out there of the moon. So I usually will still put it out there, and you can definitely still put it out there. So yeah, I usually put it on the windowsill. But before I do that, I sometimes put crystals around the jar. And you can even put different herbs. You could put dried roses around your jar. You can even do that inside the house before you put it outside, or on your windowsill or outside, wherever you put your jar. I usually put my crystals around. I don't really use herbs, which I plan on doing soon. But I usually just put my crystals around the jar and I sit them outside, because also it's a good idea to get your crystals charged with the moon energy. So I usually have all that outside. The crystals, you know, kind of like in a circle around the jar, and it sits outside overnight. Then in the morning, you take it, you bring it back in the house, and then you can either take a sip of the water every day until it's gone. You can drink all the water, or you can drink the water throughout the day. That's up to you, or some people don't drink it at all. That's your preference. I usually take a sip every day until it's gone. That's pretty much, yeah, hit all the points. And I've done this ritual maybe like twice. That's why I have to look at the notes. This ritual I don't do as often, like I said, because I haven't really seen the moon. It hasn't really been in my view. So because of that, I kind of just have not done this ritual. I've done more of like a few other rituals, but I will be doing this one for this new moon, whether the moon is out or not. I will be doing this one. So yeah, I hope this was helpful for you all, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.